Janelle and Jamin have created a monster, and the monster is just not. It's me. It's me. I'm the monster. I'm the monster. It's me. Is that how that song goes? Not quite sure, but I hope it is. My hair looks awful. I've just been putting off doing it. I'll probably do it towards the end of this month. Ah, it's okay. Hi, hello, welcome back, Mocha's Besties, to another video. As you see by today's title, we're going to be talking about 5-star predictions. I don't know how many are in the stack. I kind of went literally shelf by shelf on each bookshelf and was like, which books do I think is going to be 5 stars? And I just put them off the shelves. There are books I obviously don't own that I think are going to be 5 stars. I just don't own them, and I would like to make another reading 5-star prediction video soon, like I did for Bookmas. So here we are with all of these books that I think are going to be 5 stars. And we're not gonna dilly dally. We're gonna just hop straight into all of these books. And we're gonna start with probably the most obvious choice here. So the first book is Mother of Death and Dawn by Carissa Broadbent. This is the last book in the War of Lost Heart series, and I know I was supposed to give you a vlog of Children of Fallen Gods in February and this month, but then the whole new job situation happened, so now I'm in a pickle. But I plan to sit down and read that either the first weekend of April or the last weekend of this month. We will see what happens. I just know I want to read it soon. So, but this is the third book that I know nothing about. I do know going into this, there's going to be a lot of pain. Okay, I feel as if because of this chunky book, my babies will not be together for portions of this book, and it's going to hurt me. It's going to rip my little heart out, and I'm going to be sad and depressed. But I need to finish it. I have been meaning to do it for a really long time. It's just, one, it's chunky, and 2, I put it off because I don't want it to be over. What do you mean after I finish this, there's no more Dishonor Max? Yeah, that just doesn't sit right in my soul. So you're lying, you're fake. The next book that I have that I think is going to be 5 stars is The Atlas Paradox, which is the second book following The Atlas 6. I have really enjoyed The Atlas 6. Each time I've read it, I've really enjoyed it. And going back into it and reading it during my 24-hour marathon last month, I do regret reading it, but I still had fun with it. I didn't need to reread. I could have went straight into this and avoided all of that, but I didn't. So I think I'm actually going to end up putting this on hold on Libby pretty soon here, so I can see the audiobook, because the audiobook is really good. But I need my characters back. I need Ezra. I need Libby. I need Libby back. I need Libby back. I need Libby back as of yesterday. So yeah, I just need my babies back. I need everything to be fine. No one can die. That's what I don't want. Okay? The next book that I think is going to be 5 stars is The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, which I know. You're this has been out for years and you haven't read it, but you love Holly Black's writing and The Cruel Prince is one of your favorite series, and you mean you haven't gone back to Elfame yet? Yes, because there's nothing else after this duology. Listen, it's already bad enough that I don't have any more Judith Carter books for me to read. By going back into Elfame and then reading these 2 books, that means I have nothing left in this world. That means there is nothing, zero, zilch, nada left in this world for me to read. And I don't know if I'm okay with that quite yet. I haven't decided if I'm okay with that quite yet. All I know is I've been putting this off for a very long time, and I need to stop. I do indeed need to stop, because I'm only creating more depression and chaos for myself later down the line. I know this is about Oak and his love story and everything. And I really like Oak, so that's also more intriguing and wanting to read it. But I'm just like, if I read this, I have no more Elfheim to go back to, and that sounds depressing. I think I got this like the year it came out. So when I was almost, I've had this book for 3 years. Yeah, no, it's time to read this. That's my sign right there. The next book that we are going to be talking about is one that I feel like I've hyped up so much in my head. But then I read Twisted Hate recently. Like I finished Twisted Hate and the little breadcrumbs we got of Christian. And that, so the next book is Twisted Lies by Anna Long. I know that a lot of people's favorite MMC in this series is Christian. I'm well aware of that fact, and I have a feeling, I have a little inkling that is also going to be my favorite because, like I said, the little little pieces we saw of him and Twisted Hate, especially when, if you don't want spoilers, don't listen to the spoiler, especially when Jules and Stella got the apartment and he lowered the rent for them because he saw Stella. Yeah, no, I want more, and I've been thinking about going in and reading this, but I'm also like, no, put it off a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm scared. The next book that I have here, you can probably see it missing from my shelves, because it literally goes right here. Yeah, and that's Foxglove by Adeline Grace. If you know me, you know that if you have been around for a little bit of time, if you have watched my 24-hour marathon that I did back at the end of September, beginning of October, you know that I loved Belladonna, and I was like, I want to read more Gothic books. I need to read Foxglove. Well, here is Foxglove. I actually have Wisteria on my bookshelf because I've been thinking about reading this, and I thought about this being one of my next physical reads. Sometime the end of this month, the beginning of April, it's gonna get read soon because I need to know the way that book 1 ended. Oh, shit's about to hit the fan even more than it already fucking was. Oh, and I'm taking the Gothic vibes. This is my real foray, dip into the Gothic type of story, and I really enjoyed it, and I need more. I just need more. What do you mean? I need more Signa. I need more death. I need more of all of it. The murder mystery plot of book 1, but also I think there's going to be another murder mystery plot in this one, and that makes me excited as well. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really yeah. The next book I have is one that I don't know too much about. I just know that people really like this book, and I've seen the author quite a bit on TikTok because she just announced book 3 in this series, and that is Immortal Dark by Tigist Grima. I have heard really good things about this book series. I did buy book 1. I know book 2 isn't out in paperback yet, and I know book 3 isn't even out yet, but listen, I'm a paperback girly pop through and through. The only reason I will get a book in hardcover is if I want to read that book in that moment and it's only on hardcover, and I'm kind of waiting until I have book 2 for paperback, and then probably will try to start reading it then, but I don't know. I might not wait. I might end up reading this sooner rather than later because I've been thinking about this book ever since I bought it back in January. I think I bought this. I've been thinking about it constantly, and yeah. I don't know. I just know that people really love this. It's also BIPOC. It's a black author. So obviously have to support my people. But also I don't know. There's something about this that gives me 5-star feels. So the next book I have is one that I have had on my radar for a while, and I've been kind of wanting to read it. It's on my 22 to 26. So I really do want to get to it this year. It's one of the big books. I'm just read. And I also know that Mariana recently read this, and that's Strange the Dreamer by Lonnie Taylor. I know this is like a staple. I think this is, I don't know if this is YA or not. I just know it's a staple, like, fantasy book, and I want to read it. I know that Lonnie Taylor also has another series, the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series, that's really popular. I also want to read that series, but I also want to start here because I hear more about this than I do that. I also know that Mel from Mel Reads on YouTube has also read this and really, really liked it. And I usually trust her because we kind of have similar feelings about books. So I know she read this and really, really enjoyed it. I feel like there's going to be some really lyrical writing in here, and I'm a sucker for some good lyrical writing. If you tell me a book has a bit of a lyrical writing style, I'm all up for it. You tell me that and I want it. And I know, I think Carval, like that series kind of has it, so that also makes me more intrigued with that series. But I'm just like, this one more specifically, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the cover, if it's the gold or what. I don't know what it is, but this has been pulling at me since I've had it in December, and I'm just ready to read it. So, the dream chooses the dreamer. I like that. Okay. Oh, the next book is a chunky boy. Okay. This is the second book in the House of Devil series by Kayla Edwards with the City of Souls and Sinners. I love The City of Gods and Monsters is one of my favorite books of all time now. It's in my like potential like god tier series list, which I don't have many of. I have like 3 series on that list. That is Legendborn, The Cruel Prince, and Geyer Bound, because I gave book 1 6 fucking stars. If book 2 lets me down, I will be hurt. And then The Poppy War. So 4 series in that. And 2 out of the 4 of those, I've only read the first books in. But I digress. But this definitely does have like god tier potential. Oh, my Divine Rivals duology. Who am I to forget? My baby's right here. But yes, this has like god tier potential to it. And I just love Darian. I love the 7 Devils. Is that what they're called? I can't remember. Is it 7 Devils or is it? Yes, the 7 Devils. Yeah, because Darian and his peoples. Yeah, no, and I've heard really good things about the series. I know it's gotten tried published and there are new editions of it out. But I made sure to get my 4 indie editions. And I know we don't have a release date for book 5 yet, which is kind of what's putting me off of continuing. Because I know that if this ends on a massive cliffhanger, I'm going to want to read that soon. But I digress. I am probably going to pick this up soon because I've been eyeing it. But also, I also saw Madison Kate was reading this recently. And I was like, I saw her typing it and I was like, maybe that's my sign. Because if you don't know, I recently started typing my books. You'll see that in the vlog coming soon. Actually, the book is right here. I'll show you what it looks like. And now I want to do more of this. So, and I think this is like the perfect book for that. Since having it. So, but yeah, this is a 5-star prediction. Darren Castle. Lauren, I also love Lauren. The 7 Devils. The writing is very easy. So I definitely need to pick this up soon. I just don't know how soon because she's a chunky one. We're down to our last 2 books. The first out of the 2 is the last, and well, that's technically last in series. Yeah, but this is an actual last book in the series that I have been loving. And that is The Lotus Empire by Tasha Shuri. This is the 3rd and final book in the Burden Kingdom series by Tasha. Leave it alone. Go up there. Go sit. Or go over there. One of the 2. Sit. Thank you. Having a dog is like having a child. But this is the 3rd and final book, and I'm absolutely terrified of it. Not because I'm not gonna like it, but because book 2 left off on such a cliffhanger, and this has so much to close off, to finish, and to kind of like complete, come full circle. It has so much to do when I get scared with last books in series that they're not all going to come full circle, and I need this to come full circle because this is another one that could become a god tier series. This right here has the potential to be right after the Cruel Prince, maybe even right after Divine Rivals. I'm not quite sure yet, haven't decided on that yet, but this has pulled me in and kept me pulled in from day one since I read book 1, and I gave book 2 5 stars. And I know I can fly through this. I normally do because the words are super big. And this, like, I fly through these like there's no tomorrow. Like, look at how big the words are. There's a lot of words on one page, but they're big. So I fly through these. And like I said, this has so much to come full circle to complete for everybody to end up happy and settled. Hopefully everybody gets a happy ending that I want to get a happy ending. Some characters don't deserve a happy ending, but 99% of them do. So, and last but not least, another book that I have put off for so long because I just don't want it to be over is Oathbound by Tracy Dion. And I know there's a 4th book. We just don't have a release date for the 4th book. We don't have a title for the 4th book unless we do, and I'm just out of the loop. But I have heard not a peep out of this woman about book 4, and I'm spiraling. I'm actually gonna go check after this video to see if she's posted anything recently about book 4. I know she's been posting about the collector's edition of Legendborn, which I need to get. That is my only exception to my owning multiple editions. Is like I'll own maybe 2 to 3 editions, but that's it. If I own more than 3 editions, I'm overdoing it in my opinion. But you do you. I just can't own more than 3 editions, and yeah. Anyways, as a topic, I've been putting this off. It's a 5-star prediction. I gave Bloodmark 5 stars. Legendborn and the Realm of Things is a 5-star, but like it's also not a 5-star. It's a 5-star because the series is the 5-star series, but the book itself, Legendborn, the first book, is a 4.5. And I know that this is mostly POV. I know that shit's gonna hit the fucking fan because of the events, the ending of book 2. Alice. So yeah, I don't know. I have been putting it off. I've had this since around the time it came out last year and have just not read it. I think I'm gonna try and read it in April. I just don't think I can get it in this month because I want to read City of Souls and Sinners, and that's a chunky book in itself, and it's also another chunky book, and I can't do chunky books back to back to back to back to back. It'll put me in a slump. But I digress. I just don't want it to be over. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I literally reread Legendborn and Bloodmark so I could read this, and I still have yet to read this. So do with that what you will. Well, there you have it. Here are 10 books. I think this is 10 books that I think are going to be 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 10 books. I don't know how I'm holding this with one hand. Like, wait, let me, hold on, let me cook. Ready, set. Let me cook. Okay, anyways. I'm way too much Gen Z and that scares me. But those are the 10 books off of my bookshelf that I think are going to be 5 stars. I do plan on buying some more books soon. I feel like an adult now with my big boy job, and I've been buying books, but I only buy 3. I allow myself 3. I allow myself $50 to $75 per paycheck to get books out of. Maybe sometimes less, especially if I'm buying off of Pango. I don't even spend that much of a time. So that being said, these are 10 books I think are going to be 5 stars. Comment down below if you have any of the same 5-star predictions, or if you want me to read any of these books in a vlog so you can get my reactions out of. Although I think a lot of these are going to end up being in vlogs anyways, because I just like vlogging. I don't know what it is, but I just like vlogging. It's kind of fun. I'm actually about to start one today. So, there we have it. Some 5-star predictions. Time to put these back on my shelves because this stack has been sitting here for about a week now waiting on me to film. But I digress. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, and whatever part of the world you are having it in. My next video should be a how much I read in a week vlog or my continuing series vlog, whichever one of them gets done first. I believe it's probably going to be my how much I read in a week vlog because I'm doing a special vlog of continuing series, wanting to continue or finish 6 books, and I've only done 2. Yeah, we need to get on that. But I digress. I have 2 phones for a reason. I can record 2 vlogs for a reason. But I digress. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video.